It's a very special episode this week. I'm heading home to Arahura on the west coast of the South Island. I'm visiting my paua and taua on the pā. My Uncle Tangi and cousin Arahura are going to take me whitebaiting on the whānau's channel for the very first time. This is going to be sort of new. Ko te tūmanako i a ka rapu hoki ahau i ētahi pounamu. It's gonna be Mickey. Just got into Arahura. She's pretty sunny. She's a bit windy as well, but Māori boy's still bloody wearing shorts and t-shirt and jandals. I'm on the west coast of the South Island. Just north of Hokitika is the settlement of Arahura. Decided to come down and spend some quality time with my grandparents. Probably didn't spend as much time here as I would have liked growing up, so it's pretty special to come home here and see the family.
Who's this?
Hello.
Carol, Piri, back. God, you don't get any smaller, boy.
Kua noho tōku paua me tōku taua. Ki te rohe nei o Arahura, mo te nuinga o Arawa Oranga. Nā tōku tūpuna, a Theodore Percival Robinson tēnei whare I hanga. I tākoro ia mo te kapa o pango Māori. Oh, watch your step.
Hey, I live here.
Paua.
Never seen.
Paua's the one that bloody almost tripped over.
Oh. Man.
So you want a coffee or tea?
I'll have a green tea, please. It's over there.
What are you trying to get herbal for? I always enjoy every time I come home down here on the pā to spend quality time with my grandparents.
He's only 15 though now.
I know they're getting a bit older now, but they might get hoha with me after a bit, maybe after a couple of hours. But it's always enjoyable to come home.
So you know they're goosey. It's good to have Piri. The few times we see him, it's precious. Having him come, it's just like winning a lotto.
Well, my grandparents aren't the only ones still on the pā. On his way is my Uncle Tangi, who hopefully has some freshly cooked hangi for us. Uncle's been down here for quite a long time now, actually. He's got a tour that he does. He likes to take people down and find pounamu on the river and give them, a bit of history about the area.
Piri is my nephew. He was my brother's boy. When he was little, he was hard case because he would run around the house and he'll kick this little ball. But it seems that every time he kicked the ball, he was aiming for something in the house, and I think it was funny. So I'll put this over there.
Where'd you guys do this, Uncle? On the river?
Yeah, down the whitebait hut.
Chicken.
Pork, lamb.
Lamb.
When I came back, saying that, but one of the other fellas put a pig head in the hangi, so I ended up staying there helping with that.
How many people do they do it for, the hangi?
The pā.
Oh, the whole pā?
Yeah, they take their own meat
Oh, yep.
and veggies down and put it all in. They all watch what goes in and listen to what goes in, and then they try and take the best one.
E tō mata te rangi whakapaengia nei kai I runga tō ingo. Te matu e te tama me te wairu e tapu, ake, ama.
Amen.
Jeez, when was the last time I was here?
Yeah, it was a while ago, well.
It's a while ago, eh? Yeah. It's bloody good to be home on the pā again. Thanks, Uncle Tangi, for the kite. Tomorrow it's going to be my turn to provide for the whānau. So Uncle Tangi and I are meeting up with my cousin Arahura to check out the family's whitebaiting spot.
Hey, mate.
My name's Arahura, but he's come here to do some whitebaiting. It's pretty cool teaching him how to do something he hasn't done before.
So you've been down on the pā for a while, or
just 3 months.
helping Uncle?
Yeah, helping Uncle do his tours. Being my older cousin and all, we were always scared of him, but bigger than him now.
Talking rubbish again, boy. That's a pounamu. That's not a pounamu, nephew. He roma inanga ke tōku paua e noho ana I te awa tipua o Arahura. E tonga tuku iho tēnei mō ana uri whakaheke. cuz, did you say you got tested for gout?
Yeah. Yeah, but they didn't come back with anything.
Are you sure it didn't come back positive?
Yeah, well, they said it didn't. It didn't. I was wrapped. I was like, I hope I don't get gout.
So whereabouts is you fish now, Uncle? Where's the spot?
Oh, see where that blue tarpaulin is in the bush?
Yep.
That's someone's channel there.
Yep.
Our channel's about halfway.
So that's the spot for tomorrow then?
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, but you're going to get wet tomorrow, cuz.
That's all right. Been wet all day.
Get you wet now. Haven't been here for ages, so it's changed a bit, especially the river. But once you get here, it's just like relief that you're home with family and you can just chill out, relax. I think it's just peace and quiet away from the cities and that. It's awesome. I'm just out of Hokitika in the settlement of Arahura with my uncle and my cousin. I'm about to try my luck at a bit of whitebaiting for the very first time. With the end of the season fast approaching, will I manage to nab any for us?
Hopeful that we do, actually, because I'm looking forward to the feed.
Hokitika was founded on gold mining in 1864 and was the centre of the West Coast Gold Rush. The lower reaches of the Arahura River was a major producer of gold, but these days, it's the white gold folks are looking for. Whitebait are the juveniles of a few different fish species, and the most common type is inanga. When they're about 4 or 5 centimetres in length, they migrate from the ocean back into freshwater habitats, where we catch them in our nets. So this is the spot, eh? Well, how come the bloody net's not done already?
Oh,
Arahura!
that's why we come here to teach you,
Oh,
G.
okay, my bad. Am I taking these up?
Yeah, take them down by the edge there. Okay.
So what are we doing with that?
First we got to tie the end. That's the end they come out of.
The release.
It's a bit like a hinaki.
Right, what am I doing with the sticks?
Got to put this in that end of that one. Yeah. Now, you got to get the end of that on this side of that stick.
Don't fall in.
I'll be throwing you in first, boy.
Let's go out. Out, out. Yeah, now lay it down at the bottom of that stick. And then put that on the ground. And then you've got to put some rocks on it so it won't move. We've got to set the front up now.
Yep.
And we'll put a stick the same at the front.
Yep.
And that'll lift the net up.
Okay.
Sort of acts like an anchor.
Yeah, that's it. You got that stick out of there?
Arahura, get the stick, boy.
Oh.
So what are we doing with this?
Yeah, put it through there. And you got to try and get it on the other side of that stick.
Like that?
Yeah, and then put that down and put rocks on it. Yeah, see? Now it's up.
Oh, yep.
That's it. Easy.
And then got to put rocks here.
What is that part for?
Oh, when the whitebait come up, they'll stick close to the side. They won't go out there because there's big fish out there. They're scared.
Okay.
So they'll stay over here and they'll slowly come up the side. They'll hit the screen and then can't go anywhere and then they'll go into the net.
Okay.
Sort of want to create no gaps for them to swim through.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Gotta.
Me herea kia whisa te hinaki. Ka tahi mātou ka rite. Pretty complicated system you got going on there, Uncle. But it's quite flash as well. Nah, wasn't too bad actually. It was a lot easier than I thought. I thought I might have to throw Arahura in the water, but it's not happening. Tide's at 7, so while we're waiting, we'll get the uncle to show me how to find pounamu along the river. Cousin reckons he knows what he's doing, but no good.
What?
We've got a few hours to kill before high tide, when the highest number of whitebait will come in. So we've left Arahura to guard the net while Uncle Tangi and I go look for pounamu. Uncle's been doing tours for the last 30 years. You know, he likes to take people down and just explain to them how the river provides for people and gives them a bit of wairua as well, so it's actually pretty cool.
It's getting better and better each year since I started. A couple of days ago, I had these media from India, and they're going to do a story, and then back in India, they'll tell them over there, and then we'll see if some people will come from India. Have people from Germany, the same thing.
Yep.
It's taken a few years, but it's going to keep building up and building up. But this is the best place, I think, to look for greenstone.
What's this? Nothing, eh?
Nah. But at least you know what's not greenstone.
Yeah, exactly. Not that colour. Hopefully I can find some pounamu. Uncle's pretty good at it. I don't think I've got a good eye for it. I've done it a few times looking for pounamu and it hasn't been easy.
Yeah, that's a marble. It's trying hard to be greenstone, I think.
I keep thinking I've got pounamu and my cousins are like, nah, mate, that's not it. Sorry. So hopefully I can find something. What about this one?
Yeah, that's greenstone. They'll carve this one. So you get your natural oils into it. See how that changes?
Mm-hmm.
It's cool, eh?
Uncle told me before that, like, when you find it and you start rubbing it, you put a little bit of yourself into that pounamu, and you can pass that on to your son or your daughter, and they can pass that on to their kids and so on and so on.
And then what happens is you end up with your ancestors in one stone.
Yep.
Because of all this oil going in. Greenstone is special because the healing power that it has. There's a peace stone and it's a healing stone. And then you got people that live here that are the kaitiaki of the greenstone. So to understand the greenstone, you need to understand the people. Because basically we're the same. The pounamu is special, but then so are we.
Kei te ngutu awa o Arahura mātou I nai nei. Te mao hoki o ngā tangata e hi inanga ana. Ko te tumanako he toenga mā tātou. There was actually a whānau that were down there. They were scooping for whitebait. Scooping's a bit tougher. You're going against the current, so to speak. Can sort of be quite tough on the old arm. But I guess, you know, if that's what you enjoy doing in terms of gathering kai, that's awesome.
We have 5 or 6 buckets up the creek.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's all right.
Matt
Come for the experience, really.
To do the scooping, you need like a pretty big butterfly net, I suppose. Like you're catching butterflies. Well, that's what you're doing in the water. Most of the time, you'll catch more scooping. But then they'll be scooping there for hours, and it's hard work and on your back, and you got to walk around a lot, which I used to do, but I find it better just to set the net and wait for the whitebait to turn up. Some people can't wait, I suppose.
The season's been pretty good this year compared to last year. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's been much better this season. Had a couple of good days, eh, Paula?
Yeah, I think we've got 130-something pound in the week and a half he's been home.
You're sort of not meant to tell people how much you catch. You tell them you catch a lot and then they turn up.
I set the nets before with Uncle. He showed me what to do, so hopefully we can get it. What'd you say, a cup?
Cup.
Yeah, by the looks of it. Down here, we'll probably get a cup up there.
We might be stocking it away.
Yeah.
I've only been scooping for about 70 years. Time to give up, I think. I keep saying every year.
I was going to say.
This is my last year.
I bet you have been saying that your last year and you come back next year, eh?
Yeah.
He can't help himself, eh?
Yeah, I bet.
Getting a certain fella that lived here in Hokitika went into the hotel to raffle a pint of whitebait before the season opened. And the ranger said to him, "Where did you get them?" And he said, "Out of the freezer." And the ranger said, "They don't come at that." He said, "They're bloody still wriggling." And the fella said, "Yeah, aren't they tough little bastards?"
What a bunch of characters. I'm going to leave these guys to it and get back to our own net that Arama's been keeping safe and sound. From the information that I've gathered, I'm expecting at least 130 pounds of whitebait wriggling around in our net. E whai ake nei, kua hoki maua ko Uncle Tangi me te ohorere hoki o maua ki te hinaki. Arama! No, I'm starting to get a bit suspect whether we've caught anything. It's nearing high tide on the west coast of the South Island. Uncle Tangi and I have left Arama to watch the net while we went hunting for pounamu. So we're hoping to come back to a net full of kai. I wonder if we've caught anything. Arama!
Oh, I fell asleep.
The net's covered, can hardly see it, and I'm starting to get a bit suspect whether we've caught anything. While Uncle Tangi and I were looking for pounamu, Arama has fallen asleep at the wheel. The screen has come loose, meaning that hundreds of whitebait could have easily escaped.
I didn't check the screen. The river was going a bit too fast. I reckon it was Piri's fault because he didn't put the rocks on properly, so yeah, it's his fault.
Whatever, cuz.
One job, mate. Keep an eye on the net.
It's a long day.
Long day for who? For you?
Just to sit there.
Me tiro hia te hinaki, kia mōhio pai tātou, me he mea he kai o roto. Hopefully we find us some whitebait.
There's a rock in there, isn't there?
Phew! Te maho hoki o ngā inanga kei roto tonu.
You got a feed in there, don't you?
Oh, hey, this is the main thing. First time.
How are we carrying this up, Uncle?
Yeah, we'll just carry it up the bank.
Like this,
Oh, no, just put that down. Just carry it like that. Just keep holding.
Oh, what's your toes?
Well, stop knocking the fucking stones down, egg.
Just shake it from the top. You're trying to shake them down, see them? So you can get everything down the bottom.
Hearty, very hearty as. First go at it, babe.
Yeah. Good job, cuz.
Sure, cuz, for your tea, my chi. Uncle reckons maybe a pound, but we've got to get rid of like a few cockabillies in there that are good.
A little bit angled here. Oh, there's cockabillies.
Yeah, there's a lot of cockabillies in there.
You don't need it?
Yeah, they're sort
Go
of
on,
they're crunchy. Whereas the whitebait's not crunchy, so you end up having crunchy whitebait.
What are we going to do with this? Fry them up or make
do you want
patties or...
What do you want to do with them?
I reckon it's better just a couple of eggs.
Yeah, 2 eggs.
A couple of eggs?
That's it.
Put 2 of you in there.
There's only one of me, we might as well go in there.
Mean, stoked as. Bag full of kite. Just put it back in here, Uncle.
Yeah.
Now all we've got to do is make a bonfire and cook our catch. Well, I'm not cooking. This is what Adam is for. Hopefully he bloody does a good job. Otherwise, I'll have to give him the old chop. But yeah. All right, let's go then. I'll be wanting to do like a massive bonfire. That's cool, just to sit by the old fire on the river. Can't do this in Wellies, bro. Have to get a permit. What are we doing here, bro?
This is just to clean the whitebait out. Get all the cockabillies in there. Just help makes it easier for the cleaning, really.
What's this for?
Just to scoop out the cockabillies.
It's not to scoop out and have a feed yourself.
Whoa. No, I've never tried them raw before, but you can.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, just tip them up here. And just let them go down. And then pick out the cockabillies as you go. I would take the cockabillies out because they're no good. It tastes like you got eggshells in your whitebait when you make your whitebait patties. You don't like those crunchy ones. You gotta get rid of them.
Te rawe hoki o te ahi nei. Ko tai ki te wā, kia akoa hau ki te tunu inanga. What are you doing, Kaz?
So just scoot some whitebait we caught. Just chuck some in there. Hands are pretty clean, should be right.
Are you sure?
No. More the merrier. Not like those fish and chip shop ones. 10 bait to a piri. Crack out 2 eggs in there like that.
2?
Yeah, 2 eggs. Just something to hold them together.
Oh, yeah.
Just mix that in.
Do you cook this off?
Oh,
Whitebait.
just whenever we catch some, or we just cook it up.
Is this the only way you cook them, or do you cook them other ways?
I cook them other ways. Sometimes you add a little bit of bread, bit of a secret. Some people like cheese, they put cheese in it, but...
What are they trying to make, omelettes then?
Yeah, they like the cheese, they like adding things to it. But best way to have it is just 2 eggs. Yeah, 2 eggs and bait. Just let that cook for a bit.
Ooh, good luck flipping that one over, cuz. You didn't think about that, did you? Oh, don't cut it in half. E ai kia Arama, ko te ngako o te inanga ko natu reka, kia kaua e whakaraua ngā kinaki maha. Too many other flavours will overpower the taste, so it's best to stick to egg, whitebait, and a bit of salt, or lemon to taste. One for me, one for you, cuz. That one.
This one. Check, cuz.
Check. What you got there, boy?
Got them all cooked and ready for us.
Oh, hearty. Oh, well. Uncle.
Yeah, cockabilly in there.
Might get one for you. Get a, one that's got cockabilly in it. Tuck into it, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not bad, cuz. Well, thanks for taking me out on the river and fishing Paula's spot. Thanks for cooking your special recipe too, boy.
Ah, sweet. All good.
To be fair, you're lucky there was bloody whitebait in there. You were falling asleep on the job, boy.
Yeah.
Lucky me and Uncle scared them up your way. Pretty relaxing, coming down to the coast, and she's actually really quiet. Quite nice, actually. You can actually slow down and appreciate things a lot better. Is he any good at making these patties or what?
Yeah, they taste all right.
Are you sure? Tell the truth, Uncle. It's okay, you can tell the truth, Uncle.
It's a good community thing, the whitebait season for us, I think. Each year when we go whitebaiting, cousins and stuff, they'll come home. Because it's the whitebait season. There'll be just heaps of cousins here and we get to see them.
Or he's eating them.
And then after the whitebait season, they're gone away and then got to wait till the next whitebait season. So it's good for the part of whitebaiting because it brings people home.
What was his name? Maybe next time we'll catch more. Have another crack at it. Looking forward to coming down here more often and experiencing life down here again. Participating in the whitebaiting season so I can catch more. Always hearty, mean. What did you tell us about the awards that they have around here for the whitebaiting season?
Most dedicated. Well, it's the one that's the most addicted, I think. Coming down here catching them, because that's what happens.
That'll be you next year, cuz. Kind of miss it every time I leave. I miss it straight away and don't want to go back to town. I want to stay here. So this is one that I'll remember.